Alright, so we have our workout for the day done, and now we just need to stretch out before we can call it a day, and been filming the exercises for hours on end, so I'm just as glad as you to be done with that. So just before we get started, I know a lot of people are going to be wondering what's the purpose of a cool down, why do we need to stretch right after. So first of all, you got to keep in mind that during these exercises we've generated a lot of tension in the muscles, so we want to relieve some of that. But also, if we were to just stop the workout right away, there's a good chance that our heart rate could drop too quickly, which could lead to dizziness or fainting. We want to sort of gradually bring down our heart rate, and that's what we're going to be able to do here. So first stretch we have, it's going to be focusing on the mid-back. I'm going to use the doorway here. You want to find just a stationary object that you can get a good grip on, possibly a little bit better than this. We're just going to, again, after we got the grip, and we want to try and get our hands out in front of us, in front of our chest, maybe a little bit lower, the best we can, and just let our shoulders round forward. So I have my grip in place. I'm just letting my shoulder blades relax. So I had my shoulders obviously rounded forward, as opposed to bringing my shoulders back like we would for the pull-ups or rows. What you're going to see in pretty much all these stretches is whatever muscle you're trying to stretch, think of the function of it, and then you want to try to do the opposite motion. So moving on, we have a chest stretch going on. For this, let's not even get into the function of the chest. Actually, just think of the bottom position of a push-up. Again, I'm going to be using the doorway. So, your arm, move back, again, just like the bottom position of a push-up. Just start to lean our body forward. Of course, same thing for the other side, or you can do both arms at once if you want. And from there, employing the use of the chair or box. In this case, I'm going to turn a little to the side so you can see a little better. I'm going to do a stretch for the hip flexors. Just gonna take our leg, just try to bring it into our chest and spread our legs almost like you're doing a side split. I'm obviously going a little bit quicker than you'd want to. There's like the workouts and the warm-ups, there's going to be sets and reps listed at the end of the video or beginning of the video. So from there, going for a quad stretch off the ground. Pretty simple, just lying on our side, and you want to try to grab your ankle as opposed to your toes. You just start to pull the leg back. So this is a perfect example right here, and actually I'm going to bring this leg up just a little bit, position at a 90-degree angle here. Function of, or one of the main functions of the quads is obviously to straighten the legs, so now we have it bent. That's a pretty simple example. And from there, you can do this on the ground. It would be a little bit harder. I'm going to use the box again just to give myself a little bit of leverage, perform a single leg lower back stretch and also hamstring stretch, although this is mostly for lower back, and just try to reach for our toes best we can, or past. Of course, same for both sides. And then from there, we're going to stretch out the abs. Last stretch. Just come down, and then with our arms bent, you can see we're, or I'll turn a little bit. You can see we're arching our spine here. Just enough to get a stretch on the abs, but not place tension on the lower back. So that's the beginner stretching routine done, and we're not only done with the workout, but we're now done for the day.